Oh, welcome back to RuneScape Dragonwilds. We're gonna make some stuff. Just so much stuff. It's gonna be great. The real question is, where are we gonna put that stuff? We currently have this base area here, which is at least somewhat functional. It does all the things, kinda. We've got different covered room bits that technically work. It's a whole mess. But we could do better. Also, just want to work with the building and making stuff. So why not? But for that, we're going to want to make tier 2 stuff. Which is definitely more complicated. Just in total things it needs. Needs ash planks and oak logs for making stuff. Floors. Walls need ground stone and ground sandstone. It's gonna look fancy. It's gonna take a lot of stuff. But for the most part, we just need some kind of floor area. The better foundations are probably just gonna be better in general. Just made of logs. When the walls have stone components. So defenses, doors, fancy door needs a bronze bar. Lots of different stuff. I think our first order of business is just going to be having enough things to actually put the things on. Also just get an idea of what we are missing. So we want to build specifically a whole bunch of, not really beams, crafting stuff. Furniture, perhaps. Armor mannequins. They need ash logs, coarse thread, and stone. We got a good amount of most of those. Coarse thread. Stone. Ash logs. Okay. I guess the question is, how many armor mannequins are we going to need in total here? How many different armor sets do we want to display? I kind of want to do pretty much all of them, just because why not? That'd be fun. There's a new bow. Adventurer's longbow, technically. There is the Adventurer set, the Apprentice set, the Leather set, the Reinforced set, a bag, and a scarf. The bag is more for the adventurous, I suppose. Scarf is just a separate business. Capes, whetstone. That's like 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the more advanced ones are all over on this side. New blade. Cool. Got the hard leather set. 5. Bronze set would be 6. Wizard is 7. Studded leather would be 8. Wall archer would be 9. Iron is 10. Paladin 11. Dark mage 12. Dragonkin mage 13. Here's a crystal bow. We could make another crystal bow if we lost our first one. Interesting. Opals, wool thread, bronze bars, bark, volt shards, and a vault core. Okay. Just need a lot of these. That kind of makes sense, the number it is. There is the 4 different levels of the basic equipment. Starter, bronze tier, iron tier, fancy tier. And then the starter adventurer gear makes it to 13. We're just gonna start placing these down somewhere. Just to have them available here. Just see what we're working with. We can always move these later. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, Also, I got a construction level. Building a whole bunch more stuff is going to be all something else here, too. Where do we get more things from building construction levels? 31. Level 40, there's a personal chest from anywhere. Well, that's helpful. Alright. Let's get the stuff out of the inventory here. We have various things here. Let's try to put them in some kind of an order. Melee, range, and magic. Start with the melee stuff. Well, we'll start with the adventurous stuff, and then reinforced in that. Reinforced, adventurer, with a sack hat. Let's get that out. And then we had the bronze, iron, fancy. Iron. I don't think we ever made the bronze armor set. So, I'm gonna go make that to complete the collection here and all that. Bronze bars, we do. We also have a whole pile of bronze that we could be made here. Well, somewhat. Got so much more copper than tin. That's right. Bronze bars, very heavy. Anything else to make the bronze armor? We need hard leather and wool thread in certain quantities. Hard leather, wool thread. We're over encumbered here substantially. The bronze set. Never worn. Just skip straight to iron. It was just better. Fun though. Bronze set. Bronze plate. And then there is the bronze plate legs. There you go. Here. It's all gold. That's one gold. Okay. Yeah. Let's place some stuff on here. Open the armor mannequin. Bang. Boom. This. Can I do equipment? I cannot. Why is there 5 spaces? Perhaps for a cape and amulet? That makes sense. I don't have additional capes and amulets to put on, though, technically. That's alright. So, melee set. We got reinforced. And then it's bronze. And then there's iron. And technically, we can still be using the paladin set. For looks purposes, we're going to put it on here for why not. If we want to switch back to melee, we can, but we're kind of trying to use the magic for getting the magic levels right now, so paladin set can go there. So that is those ones. Very cool. Let's get out the range sets. We got leather set. That's your 2. And that it. Where do you even make? What's the lowest level set? The leather set is the first tier set. There's the 2, 3, 4, and special 4. And we really never made better range gear, I guess. Okay. Well, now we need to see what we're gonna need for all that. Let's just have the most basic form. I'll put the most basic leather on the mannequin here. Pretty cool seeing all the different sets all lined up in a row here. Question is if we make duplicate sets in order to not have the mannequin empty. Or whatever, it's fine. Let's see here. We want to go ahead and make some hard leather. We need bronze, hard leather, shocker, and more wool thread. Okay. Hard leather, we're going to need to make some more hard leather. Maybe a couple more. Hard leather, bronze, and the wool thread. They're just making some more other stuff in here too. Some wool thread. I'm considering saving some food bits for making the fancier bits right there, so I'm not gonna do that right now. There's some bars done. Those one. Oh, that bronze. Look at all this silver. Lovely. Copper. Tin. Need some bronze bars for making these. Not like that many, I don't think. Leather. This is the hard leather set. All have the same set bonuses still too, so that's something. Craft a hard leather cowl. Brilliant. Just need 16 more hard leather. Make enough of that? Eventually. Okay. While we wait for more hard leather to be made, what do we need for the studded leather? More hard leather, iron bars, padded cloths. Okay. So we need 2, 6, 8, 9 padded cloth for that. And more hard leather. Plop in some more of these. Doesn't seem like we're gonna need too much regular leather. Keep that coming. Various kinds of cloth here. Let's get some more coarse thread more than anything. Animal fur, coarse animal fur. Might need to go get more flax here, honestly. We want all this padded cloth. It only has this much. That's enough to make 5. Make some rough cloth. I always run around picking up more flax and stuff. I'll be fine. Okay. Fleece. Yeah, I was making different stuff. Definitely still some value to going out to the early areas, getting more of the resources, and doing more of the things. Coarse thread. Okay. The flax is definitely the better choice on that front. Flax. This is just 1-to-1. Pretty good. Okay. Rough cloth. I'll make a couple wool cloth. Making that piece here yet? Hard leather body. Still working on. Grab that. Just need a few more bits of hard leather right here. I can make the hard leather chaps. Brilliant. Okay. That is the full hard leather set. That right here next to the regular leather set. Just to look at it. Looking good. Okay. We are officially working on the studded leather set. It's like 10 iron. Very doable. A bunch of silver. Iron. And yeah, looks like we might have some cloth bounds. So we put the rough cloth and the wool cloth. Takes one of each to make the padded cloths. Yep. Got any more coarse thread? There's a few more. Obviously not enough. Soft animal fur and fleece. Makes wool. Also makes wool. Okay. We're kind of gonna need to go and get some flax here. Running all over the place. That's okay. Probably gonna need some more padded cloth for more things here too. And after this, yep. A lot more padded cloth for the mage robes. And the wild archer set also. Oh yeah. Very padded cloth intensive, we'll say. Okay. More wool cloth here still. 10 more? I also might need more than that even. Way more wool cloth too. Some pile in here. Got some swamp thread. That's not used in making the padded cloth though, so not immediately very helpful. Just silver. More hard leather. Wool cloth. Make at least one bit of this with all this padded. Need some vault shards. We got those. Okay. Vault shards. Studded leather cowl. The simpler version. A lot of Archer uses gold instead of iron. How fancy. Studded leather. This also be helpful once range becomes a thing. Put on one of the range sets. That'll be nice. There's really... We do need more hard leather. We mostly just need more padded cloths. Do we have enough for the legs? Looks like yes. Okay. And we need 5 more hard leather, 4 more padded cloth to make this bit. That does not finish things by any means, though. Hard leather. Okay. That. Coarse thread, we can 3 more, so that's 3 more padded cloth we can make. Yeah, if we get in the... I think that's 4. So even that's not going to be enough actual cloth here. Okay. Going on a flax hunt then. How much flax do we need? Probably a lot. It's 1 to 3 to 1 to many. All these. Since we're going to need even more. We need 6, 8, 3, 2, 4, 3, and 4 more. Quite a bit. I need more wool cloth too. Get the exact numbers if we wanted to, but for now, we just know we need a lot more. Put all the various bits back where they need to be. For right now. Let's have space we can run around and get what we need in here. Also cut down on teleport costs because of weight and everything. That'd be good. We're in here. Yep. Or okay. Let's go get some flax. Want to be not nighttime? Might be easier to see. Okay. Finish the making stuff we were out. That's right. Hard leather. Okay, no regular leather. Again, something we might want to get more of if necessary. Alright. Let's pop over here. Run around picking up a lot of flax. I also like food bits too. We still need to do some cooking also. Flax. Doodle. Excellent to that. Flax. Okay. Let's pick up stuff. Should be great. Cabbage. It's kind of taking everything we can find here. For the most part. But you know. Also looking at chests, see if they have anything else. Could be potentially more recipes we don't have and things. Very possible. Magical well. Potatoes. Flax over here. Also need to chop a bunch of trees at some point. It's also going to be a thing. Man. Lots of things at a time. Essence. Flax. We definitely could get exact numbers of things. Or just keep going out and grab more stuff. I don't think there is enough just flax available that we can just actually run around and just pick all of it up immediately. I'm going to take a little bit of respawn time. That's okay. Berries, flax, cabbage. Also not picking up rocks, because I already have enough rocks. Get those for fighting stuff. Specifically the big ol' guardian guys. Okay. Flax in the distance. Up to 15. Should be enough to make 15 rough thread. Should make 3 pad cloths or something. And a log. Kind of here. Alright. There's going to be a lot more. I think of the ways to get the rough cloth is probably the best bet. Rough thread, rough cloth, pad cloth. The 1-to-1 recipes are pretty solid. And so many things take 2 of the ingredients to even make. It's definitely something. Flax up this way. Here's some. I also get more antlers and stuff, because there's recipes that need a whole bunch more of those. Blast some deer, when applicable. Okay. Just running through the forest. Have a great time. Deer blasting. Rat blasting. Rat meat. Beast meat. Good stuff. Flax. Bunch. That's 20 flax. Definitely still gonna need more than that. Also doesn't help that we are constantly running around picking up everything else. But it also does help that we're constantly running around picking up everything else. Because we're gonna need it. It's gonna be great. Okay. Flax over here? Yep, there's one. As we're running around, we can blasting goblins. You get some magic XP. And also their loot. Isn't too much or anything, but it's something. Ish. Not too much flax out here, doesn't seem. There's gonna be different portions of the map with different stuff. Got the archer. Okay. 23 flanks. We really need, like, a huge number of panic cloth here. Probably going to need 3 times a huge number of the flanks. Almost. You can't really catch up with the deer. It's part of a problem. Alright. I think there's too much flax over further this way into like the starting spot. It's mostly over in this section. Or further. In other sections. There's some. There's some there. Okay. But at least get things started going here. Making more of the pieces it needs. While we're out collecting more. We even search different areas. See if they also have more supplies. Of course, once we make all these things, there's every possibility that later tiers are going to require later tiers worth of things. And that dragon we killed. Very here. Some berries. Some berries. Okay. We got a lot of the flaxseed on this side. There's one nowhere. Drink. Some cabbage. Get some stuff going here. Let's do it. Okay. Spot. 29 flax. Ready to go. Brilliant. Also have some hide, fur. Hide scraps. Hide scraps. Game meat. I think it's required for a few recipes. That'd be good. Log I found. The antlers are also included in potions. So in there. Log stack. Good. 17 antlers. More than that. Here's more of these. Rough iron cloths. Rough cloths. We'll just put in 4 of these. Like 1. The rest of these, I can make 4. That'd be enough for this. 4 cloths. Well, that's what we need for the studded body here. But also 10 hard leather, 4 iron bars, and some gold shards. shards. A couple vault shards here. Those are very heavy. Imagine we just keep walking when wildly over encumbered here. Let's try to craft on the loom. You want a panic cloth? Can't jump. It's holding the staff all weird. Ah. Fine. I'll put away the vault shards. I'll take a couple. So picky. Doesn't seem to be a huge detriment to actually just having all that on, so that's fine. Studded leather body. There you go. This is the tier 4. Over here. Studded. 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 Very fancy. And then we have the next bit, which is the wild archer. Which needs another 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these. We have 15 wool cloth. You need 27 more coarse thread. We're kind of almost there, really. Let's get a few more flax. Okay. Loom it up. How much it needs? 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. Find some more flax. Weight carrying bits. We are going to need even significantly more if we want to get the magic stuff set up too. See if there's any flax out in this side of things. Immediately, yes. So, that's a good look. Like, more flax. Maybe different sections gonna have more different things. Just need a good amount. Cabbage. Flax and cabbage. Run through a goblin camp. It's also fine. Yeah, rune essence. Not the same thing. Alright. Match bow. They don't have too much flax over here, do they? Unfortunate. Stop doing that too. That's a bird. In fact, not a plant. Turns out. Bird. Cabbage. Flax. A few bits of flax. Anything over there on the island? Well, them. Not particularly. It's more farm meat than that for anything. Aggressive. Attack me. Animals. Also a bit more of the leather. More than that. Options when we get it. I suppose. Okay. And chickens. Alright. Any more flax here? looking. There's one. Also harder to see during certain times of the day here. It's essence. It's goblins. That is lore book we haven't seen before. A grubby note. 23rd of October, 4163. Gothics, forgive me, but I hate goblins. They recently found their way to Ashenfall and immediately started causing trouble. They're strange little creatures, green skin, powerful arms, and odor fouler than anything I've ever encountered. They seem to delight in nothing more than picking a fight with anything that moves, sometimes even if it doesn't move. I've seen them do battle with a rock. We'll say I ignore them. They've tried to raid my hut a few times, but never in large numbers. I give them a sound thrashing with my brew, and that's normally enough to send them packing. They're a pain more than anything, hardly a threat. The threat is their god. I never met Gothics, I'm far too young, but I hear stories of how he towered above everyone, and his presence made the air feel heavy. Their big high war god feels the same, huge, hulking, and layered in metal. A more brutal creature I dare not hope to meet. I dread the day that he decides to turn his ire on us. Thankfully his attention is focused elsewhere, on the beastmen of the wilds. Good, let him focus on them. Lore. Okay. Flex is no. There's one over there. Okay. Hey, goblins. Treasure. Cannot grab this. And a piece of flax. That is 8 we've gotten out here. Goodness. Now it's getting dark. It's also helpful. Or the opposite. I can skip that with the tent. Pretty good. Sleep. We're being hunted, and birdsong wakes us from our slumber. Rude. Repair my armor here. Okay. My goodness. Let's find just a little bit more flax here. Somewhere. Somehow. There's one. There's a lot more padded cloth we're gonna need for making the other mage robes. That's gonna be a whole thing. Gotcha. Yep. Kind of getting back into town here again. Kind of seems like roughly the best place to get flax. Just all around here. Once it respawns and everything. There's somewhere. Very fertile farmland they built it down on here, apparently. Plenty of plants. Perfect place. Another one. Okay. Another pass around town here. We should be at a decent spot for now. I think making enough for all the mage armor too is also going to be a little bit much for current situation. Any more? Some berries. It's also just kind of inside some of the buildings, which is interesting. Yoink. Yoink. There's some more. That will do nicely. What are we up to now? Stack another 20. Not bad. Let's see if we have enough of the other cloth too. Just find more stuff to make all that too. Thirsty. I'm a bit hungry. All this sprinting around. Thirsty work, I suppose. 23 more. Okay. A few more over here. That should be alright. Good things continue in here at least. Huh. Teleport. Back over here. Battle sounds. Some dragon stuff right now? We're not. Kind of in the middle of things. Food stuff. Oh, it's raw farming. That's pretty good. Potatoes. Some Maltzars for stuff. Lots of cabbage. And we'll hide, we can make some more leather here. Might as well. Rough cloth and wool cloth. Loom it up. A little bit more wool here. That's alright. Crouching. Antler. Some essence. Open up some goblin packs. A little bit of essence, a little bit of runes. That's pretty good. I need to make some more air runes here, honestly. For more magic. Okay. This will be cool. Unpacking everything. Okay, that one. What do we need for the wild archer? A bit of gold. Should have some gold in here. Yep. Wild archer cowl. Craft it. Somehow out of wardstones. Really? Get the wild archer chaps. Maybe we put them in somewhere. That's entirely possible. Wouldn't be surprised. Could even go back and look to see where we did put them. So, there. Essence. Bones. Now we're at a good weight here. Don't need the iron. We're gonna soak the gold for this bit. What else do we need? We need 4 padded cloth and 8 more hard leather. Let's finish that. Got leather. We got adhesive. That's hard leather, essentially. Make some more. Leather, adhesive. I mean, that's just enough more hard leather. No point. Thread, export that. just about enough supplies for some things here. My goodness. Here's the wild archer body. Hard leather, padded cloth. Okay. So we're gonna take a little bit. How much of all these? These are a total of 12 and a total of 4. Okay. We have one here. So 4 more, so that's more than enough. Beautiful. 4 more of that. A couple more of these. This we put through here right now. And of course, animal fur to make one more bit of stuff. I'm in the line for some of these supplies here, my goodness. It's more animal hide in here. That'll make some more regular leather. We just need to worry about the adhesive part, I suppose. Yep. Some more leather. Nothing left in the red section. Wild archer body. There you go. So that was regular. Standard. Basic. And wild archer. Put this on when we're doing range when that comes out. Look at that. Look like Guthix motif to that. And then there's the magic sets. Apprentice. There's also still all the weapon stuff too. I guess we didn't ever make the other 2 middle sets, did we? So we got Apprentice here. That's a tier 2. Yep. Tier 1 was just the adventurer gear. So tier 2, 3, 4, and the set we're currently wielding here. So we need to get enough supplies together to make the Dark Mage set and the Wizard set. So we need rough cloth, padded cloth, wool, anima, silver, hard leather. There's a lot more of the cloth here for that. This is rough cloth, so that's also the one we need more of. There's gonna be a lot more flax needed here. Oh boy. We got wool cloth times a few. Rough cloth times 7. We need that many more to make the mage sets. That's gonna be a bit more. My goodness. Just makes more runes here. What kind of runes will we get lower on? Law, definitely. Nature, we got over 1,000. Make some law, make some earth, make some air runes. I'll be right. More air runes. Level up. More earth runes. Chunks of XP here. And some more law runes. Okay. That'll work for a bit here. A good amount of essence. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep on making some more leather here. This is basically out here already. Okay. We got rough cloth, we got wool cloth. We need just so much more to finish making the last magic sets. Why? Because we can. Next time. Goodbye.